A team that ships an perfect app in 3 weeks will beat a team that ships a perfect application in 2 months. This is something I've learned the harder way because in the first year building MeetaDev, basically the development phase, I didn't have structure. I didn't have someone like a project manager. I didn't have like a plan that I was following. All I was doing is just imagining what to build and building. Along the way, I did switch my goalpost a number of times where I had planned, for example, in this week, I want to ship feature X. And then on the fourth day of this week, something else comes up in my mind. I'm like, there's a new feature we need to ship. So I end up extending my scope of work for a particular time. And then this pattern keeps repeating itself again and again, again and again. Every time you're almost closing on one feature, you have switched it or extended the goalpost to something else. So at the end of the day, that one day turns into 1 week into months, and months into 1 year. It took me almost 1 year, like 10 months, to release the first feature or the first version of MeetaDev. I started building MeetaDev back in February 2024 and released the first version last year, 2025, December 25th. And while I was releasing, I was quite sure that I have shipped a lot of bugs in production. And even in the video that I released, I did mention that we just shipped, but expect a number of bugs in production. And the very day we launched it, we got overwhelming messages from users who were testing it, trying it out. And they were capturing a lot of bugs and letting us know that your application has bugs. And we've been able to iterate, like patch these bugs, fix them, and ship faster. So since then, we've been shipping like build, test, send it to pipeline, production. Build, test, send the pipeline to production. And this way, I've realized that in as much as you're building faster, we are building what we are imagining that our users want. We're not building what the users want. And that way, I reached out to some of the users, just asking them, okay, can you please try use MeetaDev and let us know what works best for you, what you think we should add, what you think like can add value to you as our user. And that way, we have been able to narrow down to the specific use cases or features that the users really need, not what we think that users need. There's a time like I was building and I had like a whole 2 months of commit that I hadn't even pushed. I just committed, not pushed, and my queue, this included even migration of files for database. And the day I was deploying, trust me, transitioning from dev to staging environment to the product environment, things had to break here. And the only safe landing that I had was that all my DB schemas and changes were in migration of files, so it was safe. Otherwise, without that, I could have broken many things in production, and some of the data could have been lost. So MeetaDev has been growing, and today I was just looking at the graph of signups, the trend, and the graph is very, very promising. Like we have the ups and downs, ups and downs, ups and downs. We don't have really a significant flat, which means people are not signing up. People are signing up in a day, in a week. Signups are coming in, and this is something that I'm appreciating because it tells me like the word is coming out there, and people are trying to find MeetaDev. And for us is to just continue building something that we hope that will benefit the developer community at large and help you like grow or move from one point to another in your career. Basically, you can come to our system, build your CV. Come to the system, also try to like stress test yourself, like how can you perform under pressure through the arena. Also for event leads, also hosting events, there's a feature called Arena that you can use before or after your sessions just to gauge the understanding of your audience on what you just covered with them or what you're going to cover. This way you're able to get an understanding of the different levels of your audience. Also, as a user, you get an analysis post the arena battle. So it tells you your weaknesses, what are your strengths, and again, it suggests to you a learning map that you can follow in order to sharpen these areas that are still weak. So in the course of next week, we are shipping momentum full momentum, and momentum is a banger. And like I can't wait to release it out there. So Momentum will enable you to just come in on board, go through an interview, join a cohort, and then you'll have a custom learning map that is only yours. And perhaps maybe if you're working as a cohort, you will come in and join a cohort and just get to interact together, learn, challenge yourselves, build projects, and have MeetaDev Alex review your projects as you move ahead. So I'm excited for this. If you haven't checked MeetaDev, please go ahead and log into www.meetadev.com. Let us know what you think. Let us know what is good, what is bad, and what we can fix or build for you. Thank you so much. Osego Codes signing out.